Hi Taurus, this is Trish with Trish's Tarot. I am here to do your October monthly reading, October 2020. First, I want to apologize for missing a couple of weeks of doing videos. I know most of you know that I've moved, and it was too much for me. I just apparently needed a break, and the universe was, making sure that I took it. I just stopped and smelled the roses, and it was a much needed break. But I'm super excited and glad to be back here, doing these readings and committing to my channel. I had gotten a lot of downloads, and I just it's a process for me, and so it's amazing to me after these times, how my perception and my knowledge has changed, and to find, you know, what areas of my life, I've gotten this new information, and how to process it. And I have learned, through this process that I have been on for years now, is just easier to go with the flow. Don't fight the universe. Don't try and do everything your way. Everything happens in divine timing, as it should, when it should. So I just have learned to enjoy going with the flow, which is really hard for me because I'm a Taurus, you know, um, and I like all my ducks in a row, and there's always one that escapes and runs away, and by the time I run and gather him and put him back in line, then the others have got escaped. Um, so it's, you know, goes against my grain to really just let everything go at its own flow, but it's something that I have really learned to embrace through this process. Certainly has made it a lot easier. So, that being said, I am an intuitive empath, Taurus. I am a starseed light worker. Um, my channel has seemed to, just automatically gone through with helping in the ascension process. That's what my readings are about. Ascension and energy, and what energies we need to focus on for that month. Okay, I've been drawn to use the Syrian Star Seed Tarot cards. These are really big cards, so I'm only going to pull four of these. Then I will clarify each of these with a Cosmic Tarot, 3 Cosmic Tarot, and then we'll clarify more with the Zen Tarot if I need to. I'm going to end the reading with a message from the Starseed Oracle. But to begin with, we're going to start with the Beyond Lemuria Oracle cards by Izzy Ivy. And these cards are absolutely beautiful. I connected with the energies in these cards. Okay, the first one being, okay, so this is what your energy of the month is. It's card 29, Harmonic Flight. And I'm going to read a little out of the book about this because there's so much information, and these are so different from, regular tarot cards. So it just gives us a little more insight. Alright, so Harmonic Flight. This is card number 29. Seeing the divine in the eyes of another. Relationships with deep bonds. Karmic connections. Clearing illusionary projections. Life-changing connections. Transmuting dissonance. Removing heart armor. Being seen. Teamwork. The powerful image represents the divine we see when we look deeply into the eyes of another and our armor drops. Look at that. Can you see that? Look at how intense that card is. Okay. When we meet another being present in the moment with no stories, judgment, or insecurities, I felt a little overwhelmed and intimidated when I painted this card. I wasn't quite ready or didn't fully fathom the message. Then some months later, I experienced it when I was looking into the eyes of my beloved. Shortly after I encountered the divine in the eyes of a stranger when space was held for a surrendered openness. When we see the person standing before us as the gods and goddesses they are, it is a reminder that we are what we perceive in others. But also, when we drop into the mindless space of pure essence, we might see the world seeing us, seeing them, seeing the infinite, eternal, allowing all that is. Wow, that's just incredible. That's a really deep Taurus, that harmonic flight. So, I can't say as though I've ever really experienced it, but this has got to do with love and healing your heart and being in harmony with the world and yourself. Your first tarot out is the Three of Orbs, which is the Three of Swords. Yes, there's still pain. I know that there is for me. You know, apparently this lifetime I needed to experience a lot of pain, and I am meant to activate fully my heart chakra, and it's been a long road, I'll tell you. Taurus, really. So, the next card after that is the Great Wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. And your Seeker of Crystals. And then the Nine of Wands, Spiritual Warrior, which I have often said, about myself. I nothing gets my fire up more than, injustice and people not being treated right, or, things like that, and being injustice to people, especially, innocent people. So that's how I call my Spiritual Warrior card. So, let's see. Let's get more into the Cosmic Tarot and see full clarifiers for this Three of Orbs. Clarifiers for the Three of Swords. Please, Spirit. Okay. You got the Death card. Okay. And then you got the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So that's 3 nines on the board right now, out of 8 cards. That's a lot. But there's going to be a depth to this emotional pain. You're going to have independence, and you're getting a wish fulfillment. The wheel is most definitely turning in our favor, Taurus. Most definitely. And this is going to include somebody else. Somebody that we need to connect with. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's romantic. But let's dig deeper and see, shall we, Taurus? Okay, so clarifying the Great Wheel, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. So, still holding on to some of the past pain and abandonment, and that's what's holding us back. We have to come into harmony and find, our divine counterpart, and we're not going to until we do the work. Being a light worker, most light workers have very traumatic lives, especially childhoods, and said trauma is usually what winds up eventually putting us on this path, the ascension, the awakening process. So let's get some clarifiers for the Seeker of Crystals, Prince of Wands, Prince of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Clarifying the Nine of Flames. We got the Five of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Wands. Wow. Alright, at the bottom of the deck, we got the Six of Cups. So this is most definitely about the past and childhood. We have to heal these hurts. We have to heal them and let them go because it's stopping us from ascending. We're all here for a purpose. We all have a divine counterpart. It's just very rare on the twin flame journey for, said partners to be at the same ascension level. There's always one more advanced than the other. And it's like the one is very immature, and that's showing here very strongly. And we all have a choice we have to make, but we're ready to make it, especially by the end of this month. We started this month with the full moon on the 1st, and we're finishing it on the 31st, and that's a full moon in Taurus. So this month is going to be really strong, and a lot of, we're going to get a lot of clarity this month. We really are. I'm sorry, I have my window open. I like to have it open when I do my readings. It's a beautiful fall day, here in Pennsylvania. So, anyway, that being said, you're going to be coming through this process. But, you're once again, you're starting out with the wish fulfillment and the Nine of Pentacles, and I think that you really have come through a lot of this already. And I think that the biggest thing that's holding us back is this Five of Cups energy. Crying over spilled milk, woulda, coulda, shoulda, what if. We can't do that. We have to let this go. We make a decision, and, there's consequences to all of our decisions. And ultimately, it winds up always being the best for us, if we look at it the right way. Alright, let's get a clarifier for the Three of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Cups. Guilt. Here it is. Guilt. Got some guilt going on, Taurus. I can relate to that. We can't have guilt over this death and rebirth and getting our wish fulfillment. There's nothing wrong with being happy and emotionally stable, financially and emotionally, on our own. We take every moment to moment. It's another 2. This is about making these choices, going within, and coming out. And at the end of this, you got the Three of Wands, which means our ships are coming in. Taurus? Okay. Not surprised to see this. We got the Schizophrenia card, which is another 2. The Moment to Moment is a 2. We have 4 2s on the board. I'd look up 2222. The angel number, see, there might be messages for you there. But see, we've been bridging both worlds for so long, but we're being stretched too thin. It's time to take this leap of faith. Trust and believe in the universe, God, and ourselves. And for us, we need to trust and open our hearts again to fully activate our heart chakra. Taurus, and by doing so, we're going to get into this harmonious, the harmonic flight, and connect and have relationships we never even knew were possible. It's a beautiful thing. And then clinging to the past. We got to stop clinging to the past. It's holding us back. But we're going to get through it. We're going to have the completion. The bottom of the deck, we got completion. Stop fighting with ourselves. Get out of our heads. Get out of your head, Taurus, Alright, let's see. So that's your energy. You need to find balance and complete this ascension. You have the wheels turning in your favor. You got the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Ships are coming in, the Three of Wands. You know, we just have to go within. Okay, last couple words of advice from Spirit. Inner worlds. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. And that is so true. When you have peace and harmony inside, you have it outside in your world. Intuition. Trust your intuition. It has been guiding you to the answers that you seek. Yes, told you, you gotta go within. All the answers are within. Signs. The universe is gently nudging you forward by revealing signs and synchronicities. Okay, Taurus? That's your October 2020 reading. I want to thank and tell you how much I appreciate all of your support, comments, likes, your shares. Don't forget about the $15 mini reading, okay, Taurus? Namaste.